Hey, welcome to a board game today. In my hands is Warhammer 40,000 Imperium at number 20. So Warhammer 40,000 Imperium is a magazine that comes out, should be a couple times a month, I believe. And with each one, you get a little bit of the Warhammer 40,000 hobby. Not only are there articles within to teach you about everything about the hobby, the history, the world, the how to put the figures together, how to paint things, how to play. It also comes with things that you'll need in the hobby itself. And many times it is a hell of a deal. This isn't one of them. So issue 20 was a part of pack 6. We get 2 new colors to add to the collection, Troll Slayer Orange and Khorne Red. And you get these paints to add to your miniatures that you've got. I mean, they'll be useful for small details on Space Marines and to paint up some of the scenery. And I'm going to guess the upcoming Adeptus Mechanicus will probably use them pretty heavily as well. There's also a mission within that all the rules you've learned so far with units of Primaris Aggressors and Intercessors fighting a group of Necron Scorpek Destroyers and Warriors. So let's actually go in and open up the magazine and show off what is inside. So as I said, we get 2 paints to add to the collection. This magazine really does take you through everything that you need to go, and even paints. I mean, this is this really is pretty thorough. And what I've really been liking about this is it does a fantastic job of building off each previous issue, so that you learn how to play. In this case, it's talking about we get some Space Marines, a little bit about the Necrons as well. And then we get some history of the world, in this case about the Emperor. And let's see, our technological boons for the Necrons, and the paints themselves. So you can see here how they're using the paints and going through, in this case, painting the ropes, some of the weapons, some of the scenery that we've gotten. It kind of adds small details to all of it. And, I think this paint is a great example of how it's built. Everything's built on top of each other. Like, one of the first paints that you got was the Makaraj Blue. I believe the white was second, so, that got added on. I think the silver was third, maybe, somewhere around there. That got added on. So you see here, like, each magazine, when you got a new paint, it would then show you how to add that paint to stuff that you have already received, so you're constantly adding to your figures and getting them to a very nice painted standard. Let's see here. We got Necron Rules, Reanimation Protocols, and then the scenario themselves, a nice tutorial of how to play. We've got Space Marines taking on the Necrons, building off of everything that we've learned so far. You can see stuff about fighting, charging, psychic phase, and then a little bit about the scenario to play out itself. And look what we get for the next 2 issues. It is Adeptus Mechanicus' turn to step in. We get Scutari Rangers in both magazines to give us a set of 10 to join our Space Marine forces. It should be really interesting to see what it has to say about those. Just kind of looking forward to that. So normally the magazine is $13.95. We got 2 paints at $4.55 a piece, roughly. So it's what, 8, 9, 10. This one is a little bit of a loser. You do not save money on this one. It actually costs you, unfortunately. And then costs you even more if you go with the deluxe version, where you get all the bonus stuff. I think every 4 packs or whatever it is. So this one's a bit of a loser, but overall you're still saving a lot of money if you've been buying them issue by issue. We're going to, of course, show off issue 21, 22, and 23 out of this 4-pack, and keep all the info below to see exactly what you save. So dive below to get more specifics on what your savings overall and how you'd be doing up to this point, rough estimates. If you want the latest Games Workshop news, you can check us out every single day at BoardGameToday.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep rolling those dice. Get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do it right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.